Doug MPA back on another video. This video is going to be about body positivity. You know that thing that it's only for women? You don't ever see men in body positivity campaigns? And I'm just going to say body positivity is a way for larger women to try to compete with thinner women without having to do any work. That's what it is. And also, they're trying to get men to be attracted to bigger women in mass on the sexual marketplace, and it's just never going to happen. It's just not. It's not. And not the powerful men. The rich and powerful men are never going to go for a woman who's a size 25. It's just not going to happen. So this article is called Old Navy to Scale Back Inclusive Sizing in Stores less than a year after launch. We're going to get into this article real quick, but before I do, hit the like button, subscribe to the channel. I really appreciate it. It shows you support me and what I'm doing over here. And let's see what happened with Old Navy's body positivity campaign. It says, on its May 26th earnings call, Gap Inc. announced its decision to scale back the groundbreaking accessibility of inclusive sizes launched by its Old Navy brand in August of 2021. It owed the move to a decrease in demand for larger sizes. Old Navy will continue to carry sizes 0 to 30 and XS to 4X online, but dozens of stores will soon phase out the inclusive collection. 0 to 30? Who wears a size 30? What? Wow. The 2021 initiative dubbed Body Equality, you see what they did there? Combined Old Navy's separate plus line with its core product offering the same styles at the same prices across its size range. Such an overhaul touched every part of Old Navy's business. Ashley Partridge Stickney, Old Navy Global VP for Women's Merchandise, said of the launch when speaking to Glossy in 2021. She called the need for the initiative urgent because, prior, plus-size women had felt excluded from shopping at Old Navy. Before Body Equality, the brand sold plus-size clothing online only for more than a decade. On May 26th, Gap Inc. released on its website an updated frequently asked questions page to explain the changes to body equality shoppers. For example, the first question reads, so body equality is still a thing, right? And the provided answer, Gap Inc. confirmed that the program is alive and well and claims that customers, demand, and supply chain challenges are to blame for the pullback of its IRL availability. And that's what it is. So I remember I saw some posts on social media where people would go into, girls would go into Old Navy stores that wore regular sizes and were like, there's extra small and there's a size 20, but where are the size 10s? Where are the size 8s? Where are the size 12s? Because they had a limited stock of the stuff that everyone buys to be able to include the size 30 and the size 25s. And it's costing them sales. There just aren't enough people to put a size 30 in every single store. I'm sorry, it's not. Or a size extra small. No. Because specifically, body equality is being removed from 75 stores and 15 Canadian stores. Gap Inc. also states that it is waiving shipping costs for online orders by women who are unable to find their size in the store. Well, that's something, right? Some places shipping is expensive. According to Gap CEO Sonia Singhal on the earnings call, while pleased with some of the early indicators, such as the new customer acquisition and increased brand health, we overestimated demand in stores. See, and that's the thing. A lot of these activists, they can tweet with their fingers and post on Instagram, but they don't show up with their wallets open. And that's in almost every single industry where you see these activists and all this inclusivity and stuff. They don't show up to movies. They don't show up to WNBA games. They don't show up to anything. They just tweet and complain all day. And that's exactly what Old Navy had to find out. But while we believe that product quality is right for today's consumers and delivers on Old Navy's mission to democratize styles, we launched too broadly and too quickly. We overplanned large sizes with customer demand under pacing supply, leading to an excessive inventory across stores. There it is. And then not only that, guys, if we're not in the middle of a recession, we're still headed towards one. There are big box retail stores going out of business all over the place. You can't just keep extra stock. No. I want to reinforce that this is not a rollback of inclusive sizing, but rather a realignment of store inventory. You see what she did there? Stated a member of Old Navy's corporate communications team in an email. Partridge Stickney was unavailable to comment. Following the announcement, people took to social media to express their discontent with Old Navy's decision. So there's this girl on TikTok, and she's just big. And she's like, they didn't give the program enough time. Change takes time. Large people should be given time to, adjust to the fact that they're closing the stores, not enough time. Yeah, well, time. Well, you can't pay bills with, people not going to the store and the time that you think people need. They got to make sales. Come on now. So we're not going to watch her TikTok. I watched it before this. It's not worth anything. The average woman in the U.S. in 2022 wears a size 16 to 18, guys. 16 to 18? What? According to the U.S. Department of Health and Human Services. Even so, plus-size fashion has only recently begun to break through and become included within the mainstream industry. Guys, I really think that this body positivity thing, it's never going to leave, but right now it's popular. And I think we're going to see a little more phasing out when, once again, activists in all realms, they don't spend money on anything. They just don't. And so it's popular right now to be body positive, but, and then in a couple more years, you're going to see more people with health problems realizing, dang, I got to lose some weight. So let me know what you think about this in the comments. Hit the like button, subscribe to the channel, and I'll catch you on the next one.